Hold on, I gotta call my brother. Okay, so Bach the Seamster, you remember in the beginning where you had to farm that one gate with all the soldiers and Plume Guy? Back in Limgrave, hold on, let me scroll back down. Gatefront Ruins. Yeah, so Bach is by that point of grace in the south side of that. He was enchanted to be a bush. If you whack the bush, he'll be like, "Oh, why'd you hit me?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I was enchanted in a bush." And then, yeah, okay. And then you had to go find a cave with a bunch of demi-humans and get his sewing kit and give it to him. And then he lives, and he'll become your servant to alter your garments, but he's kind of a terrible seamster because he'll either cut off a cape or add it back on. But he's the sweetest character in the entire game. I love him so much. And yeah, when you talk to him after he comes out of being a bush, he says he's got to go to a cave to go get his sewing kit, and I think it's the coastal cave down to the southwest, across from that island with the dragon church. Yeah, so you go in, you kill all the demi-humans in the cave, get his sewing kit. He's all beat up, coughing up blood. He's like, "Don't go down there, you'll get beat up." And if you give him the sewing kit, he's like, "Oh, I got the will to live now. Oh my God, thank you, thank you." And then later on, he'll meet you at the Grace Point behind Stormvale Castle, next to that other church, and he'll pledge his service to you. And then he shows up again later when you get into Lanevale. Oh, he's in that cave dying, coughing up blood. This poor guy. He's laying there like Peter Griffin, all fucked up and being. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm embarrassed on your behalf, too. Oh my God. Oh, that. Anyway, you give that to him, he gets the will to live, and then if you get to the Grace Point, I think at night, on the lake-facing cliffs behind Stormvale Castle, he'll show up there, and he'll pledge his service to you, and shittily try to fix your cloth costumes or whatever. If you don't care about the costume, you can give it to him. And if you do, just walk away. Go to the lake-facing cliffs behind Stormvale Castle. So that's on Liurnia. Like, remember how you just got out of the Stormvale Castle and there was that Grace Point, and then to the left was a church. can't believe you let him lay there for like months. I know. He's just coughing up blood along. And he's laying there all fucked up. Oh, dude. About those errands, did you finish your errands, Squidward? I can't breathe. Oh my god. So anyway, he's the sweetest character in the entire game. He just thinks you're the greatest dude ever. And so did you go to the lake facing cliffs of Grace Point? I think he shows up at night. Oh, yeah. How did I find out about it? I actually did his quest. That one I didn't fuck up on. But then I was talking to a friend. I'm like, oh my god, I love this guy so much. All the quests end in tragedy in this game, and I don't want anything to happen to him. It's like, well, don't do his personal quest then if that ever comes up. Because he'll want to be human. He's a demi-human. He thinks he's ugly. And since you unlocked Renala, he's like, well, can you give me a Lorwell tear so I can go to Renala and be reborn? And he'll die if you do that. So just say no. So I love him so much. He's just a little guy that you left off. Yeah, he's like part monkey or something. But if you have spare cloth costumes you don't care about, you can give it to him and he'll snip the cape off and be like, "Ooh, I sewed this all by myself." And you do that a couple of times and then he'll start talking about his quest. Don't do it, but if you go to Rykard's place up in the lava land, you circle all the way around the lava castle, up to the other side there's this demi-human village, and you'll find one of those talking faces and it'll say, "You're beautiful." You have to bring it back to Bach to tell him he's beautiful, and then he'll be happy and he won't kill himself. I love them. I did it, no problem. Like anything for you, Bach. You want diamonds? I will give you diamonds. You want me to go kill Rykard? I'll go do it. Because all he does is cut off the cape. So he's cutting off material and it's lessening the stats. Yeah. He's just a little guy. Because I was starting like, I feel bad because you want to give him something, but he makes him shitty. And they're like, well, all he's doing is cutting off the cape. Or if you give him like a hood thing, he'll cut off the hood thing and make it a turban. So, but if you give him something that doesn't have a cape, We'll add a cake back on. But anyway, you just give him some shitty clothes a couple times, and then that'll unlock it. It's like, hey, since we're buds now. Yeah, he'll be there for a little while until you unlock the next save point that he's supposed to show up in Langdale, the capital. So once you unlock that, he'll be up there. Yeah, that's where you start. You'll actually get to a point where you can teleport there, and yeah, in Revenge. I was like, yeah, fuck you, bud. Yeah, you just have to have the special sword keys. Yeah, that they all unlock. Yeah. And then Jarburg, let me scroll up my map to look at it. The Artist Shack is, okay, if you follow the road on the right side of the Liurnia crater, go on my Twitch. Go on my Twitch. I have it right. Yes. Yes. You can